Third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all. Down the dial like Josh with dealing and creator. The game never sleeps, we stay chasing paper. Third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all. Down the dial like Josh with dealing and creator. The game never sleeps, we stay chasing paper.
See, I'm legendary, never secondary. King Sweets, get it by any means necessary. Most of y'all rapping about shit you ain't never do. I was pimping, had my life to get a better view.
Percent of Hispanics in the Latino community voted for Kamala. What are you talking about? And also, use your common sense and your brain, you useless dweebs. Be for real.
Wait a minute. She said use your common sense and your brain, you useless dweebs? We're useless dweebs? So if we so useless, if we the useless dweebs, right? What the fuck are you trying to get us to come together for? Why useless dweebs gotta come together to help fight your cause? Common sense tell me if somebody call me a useless dweeb, I'm not coming to help to their aid. Common sense tell me they don't need no help. They got it for they got their own fight. Common sense tell me this ain't our fight. If they think I'm a useless dweeb and I don't got common sense tell me they ain't got no common sense. Fuck out of here with your useless dweeb ass. I got the useless dweeb, bitch.
How are undocumented people gonna vote? How?
Hey, that's what they promised. You the one said 62% voted for Kamala. That's what Kamala and them was pushing. They wanted them to vote. That's why they gave them all that money and shit. The money ain't just giving them money for free. They gave them money because they was trying to replace the black vote. Dumbass. What you talk about? Tell me how undocumented supposed to vote. Tell that to Kamala. You just put the Kamala quote. You just, like I said, you contradict your own argument in this whole thing. That's why I had to break it up to 2 parts.
Also, you got to remember, they're only coming for a certain type of community. Understand that. That's the problem.
They ain't coming for a certain type of community. They come for undocumented workers. I mean, undocumented people. And on the arrest that I seen, they had a club. It was a club ran by the migrants. They had Vietnamese up in there. Had about 50 of them. Had a whole bunch of people from Venezuela. Vietnamese ain't in y'all. They're from Vietnam. What is they doing here? They even had China. They had a whole bunch of Chinese in the van. Y'all still smuggling motherfuckers here. You smuggling people. I don't know what y'all gotta do to get these people over here. And these people gotta go through hell just to get to America. Why they can't come the regular way? Why they gotta sneak in this shit? And it's not just Hispanics. Like I said, I even seen they busted some Russians. So it's like, what did you talk about? They're going after all undocumented workers, all undocumented people here, not just Spanish people. If you ain't here legally, they're sending your ass back. Deport your ass. I ain't against that. Follow the law. I got to follow the law. I had to go to jail for the crimes I committed, so they say. And yeah, why y'all, we black people, like I said, this ain't our fight. And I'm calling the black people out. If you standing up for this dumbass shit, you deserve the fate that they give you. I ain't gonna back you up. I'm be like, yo, he got locked up for what? Because he was protesting. Dumbass nigga. You's a dumbass nigga. I'm calling it, like I said, all black people that want to stand and help these motherfuckers that don't even like you and for real is some dumbass niggas. And I don't fuck with you.
They're only ripping certain families apart. They're attacking a certain community. And that's the problem.
That's not a problem if the community that they're attacking is undocumented workers undocumented people that's illegal migrants that's here illegally. They broke the crime. They broke the law to get here. I don't give a fuck if you got a family. That's the family thing. That's what y'all holding on to. The family, and they separate family. Like I said, y'all know about true family separation. Cause in slavery, when a lady have a baby, soon as the baby and they got a breastfed and everything, they taking the baby and selling that bitch off, and they ain't never seen the baby again. That's true separation of families. Y'all know separation of families. Y'all bound to see a motherfucker again. Y'all got the internet and all that shit. We ain't had that shit back in. We ain't had no internet, no phones and shit. People always be talking about, yeah, well, you know, how they had y'all say they had so many people, you know, this country so big, you couldn't connect like that. You couldn't be like, we shall overcome. They be like, who the fuck is these niggas marching saying we shall overcome? Yeah, they called us niggas to our face. They gonna say, who's these niggas? And they say niggas. They ain't give a fuck. They ain't call us African Americans and blacks. They call us Negroes and niggas and spooks and goons. I mean coons. Shit, they called us the worst of the worst. Apes, monkeys, they called us all that shit. Called us giraffes, hippos. Man, we don't give a fuck about that shit. So I'm just saying, that's how they treated us. They let y'all come over here, speak y'all motherfucking language, put the shit in Spanish and English. Y'all ain't got the same fight. I don't want to hear that shit. They ain't had that shit in African Ubuntu.
Not even that. It's also the fact that they're not going through the proper channels. Y'all need to remember that coming here legally is not even a real crime. It's like a civil rights crime.
Bullshit. How's that a civil rights crime? Yeah, like I said, you let them speak long enough to show you how ignorant they are. Civil rights and immigration are two different things. Immigration, that means you immigrated over here. Civil rights is a whole other thing. It ain't the same. It will never be the same. She talk about civil rights. Coming over here illegally is a civil rights problem. Bitch, you broke the immigration laws. That's different from civil rights. Civil rights mean you already a citizen over here, and they violated your civic duty. They violated your human rights as your civil rights. If you're a human, if you're a citizen here, legally, yes. If they do something to you to violate that, yeah, well, you can march for that. But if you talk about you immigrated over here illegally, where's the civil rights? First of all, you came over here legally. That's not civil. Yeah.
It's kind of like jaywalking. Why is not these white
Bitch is not the same. Did she compare you coming over here legally to civil rights and jaywalking? Even jaywalking ain't the same as civil rights or immigration. They are three different things, man. When you jaywalk, that's going against the law. That's against the law. The police, they see you, they can lock your ass up. I even got pulled up for jaywalking once in my life when I was grown. It was like a few months ago. I was laughing, but I'm like, shit. Oh, damn, they really got me for jaywalking. They let me go. You know, I gave a good excuse because, you know, that's another story. But I'm just saying, I was laughing because I'm like, really? Y'all gave me for jaywalking? They said yes. I was like, God damn. I never got caught for jaywalking, bro. Woo. But yeah, and I'm a citizen. They did their job. I mean, man, I was just laughing. I was like, I ain't trying to laugh, think it's funny, but I thought it was funny though. You know, they wasn't laughing. They was not laughing. They was hee. They about to lock my ass up. I was like, I can't get locked up, sir. You know, I'm at work. I'm at work. Had to get to the studio. I was like, hell yeah.
folks all in jail? Let's be for real. Exactly my point. There's literally white immigrants. What happened to the Italians? What happened to the Swedish? What happened to the Irish?
All these people she naming, why you ain't calling on them? Why is you talking to us? Why you ain't calling on all these other races? They got, to me, you should call on the people that immigrated here with you. They got more of a relative, they can relate to you more than a black person that been here the whole time. If we can't relate, We ain't ever gonna relate because we ain't come from another country over here. I ain't talking about.
A lot of our communities is mixed. We're all as one. What happened to the Afro-Latino?
Wait a minute. Did she say a lot of the mix we all as one? Who all is one, bitch?
What happened to the Black Hispanics, Black Latinos? What happened to that? Like, what? Believe it or not, we're closer than you think. Like, what? This is what they want. They want us to be pitted against each other. That
Bitch, y'all wanna relate to the white daddy. Y'all wanna relate to white zaddy. Y'all do everything close to white people. I always tell y'all they do not fuck with y'all like that. We tell y'all all the time. Y'all don't wanna listen to us. We already know. We alwaady seen the playbook. We just chilling. Y'all call black people lazy. Y'all do the jobs for the cheap. Y'all don't do it for free. We did it for free. We ain't want to, they forced us to. Still don't relate to us though. We hard working too. Y'all hard working. Y'all like the that's why I play the other shit. The African brother said he owned the company, and the Spanish guy came to him and said, you could fire all the black people and only hire Hispanics. The fuck? I told you they don't fuck with us like that. Not really.
narrative that the Hispanics only want y'all at the protest so it could get violent, this and the third. Who said that? Please let me know who said that to y'all. Because what are you talking about? That is an outright lie. And if you don't feel comfortable protesting, right, you could do it from your house. You could speak up from your house. You know what I'm saying? It's not fine to get on the internet and start attacking people for going, and not even just attacking them, but trying to convince them not to go or not trying to do what they feel is right. That's weird. That's the problem. I also need y'all to remember that there's a lot of black immigrants. Simple as that. I'm talking about like straight up black, like not mixed, because y'all feel like when somebody is mixed, they're not black enough anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was y'all. We know who black. Shit, you ain't even gotta tell me. I look at the features. I see the hair and I see the skin. I got a lot of mixed people in my family, so I know who is who. Black people usually know. Black people that got mixed people in their family usually know. Shit, fuck out of here.
About straight up black, like from the motherland. And I'm telling you, because I work in those facilities, there's a lot more than what you think. Like, I'm talking about a lot. This whole narrative that it's only the Hispanics, aka the Mexicans, and like, the Latinos and stuff like that, it's cap. It's a lie. Yeah, it is. Not just that, it's other communities as well. There's Indians, there's Hindus, there's Arabics, there's all types. Like, literally, like, it's the fact that they're only coming for one.
Lies. They coming for anybody that's undocumented. And like I said, that's why I brought up them clips in the beginning. I brought up the clips. They had Vietnamese. They had the thing with Russian. They even had Haitian. It ain't just Hispanic. It's just so happen y'all is the most undocumented over here. So yeah, but then it's not just coming for Hispanics. That's a lie.
Community, and it's weird. And they're abusing their power.
Weird about what? What's weird about doing their job? ICE is giving that to any undocumented worker. If it was a whole bunch of black people that came over here undocumented, they going after them. It don't matter. There ain't no color. Ain't no color. You undocumented. It don't matter what race you is. They send everybody back over to wherever the fuck they came from. I'm just saying, that shows you how ignorant it is. This bitch is.
Their authority. Again, not going through the proper channels. Like, these are people that...
She's not going through the proper channels. You mean the undocumented not going through the proper channels, right? How they abusing their authority? They doing their fucking job. Because every time I look around, all they got is criminals they arresting. How all these motherfuckers get over here, man?
Can't even speak the proper language to defend themselves. Simple as that. Like,
that's the end of the clip. She said they don't speak the proper language to defend themselves. Well, why would you go to a country you don't speak the language? That don't even make sense. You should learn the language you're gonna speak within the country you're gonna live in. But anyway, that's the end of the clip. I'm just showing y'all how ignorant this bitch is, and a lot of them they're ignorant. A lot of them, like they just speaking out and talking about dear black community. Bitch, I answered the letter. I'm out this bitch.
Third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all. Down the dial like Joshua dealing and creator. The game never sleeps, we stay chasing paper. Third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all.
Be free, to be what I wanna be. I know what's in my past, cause I face it what's in front of me. Race against time, to live life comfortably. Outside the most high, ain't nobody running me. I'm the last authentic. This
third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all. Down the dial like Joshua dealing and creator. The game never sleeps, we stay chasing paper. Third eye to the sky, back to the wall. Race against time, we gon' risk it all. Down the dial like Joshua dealing and creator. The game never sleeps, we stay chasing paper.
See, I'm legendary, never secondary. King Sweets, get it by any means necessary. Most of y'all rapping about shit you ain't never do. I was pimping, had my life to get a better view.